right, Mixon and Rhodes supporters. Well, this is hilarious. All right, this is hilarious. So, in the past few days, we found out that Disney was canceling the London premiere for Snow White. Now, Snow White, depending on what trailer you look at, either has a bunch of views and a bazillion dislikes on the trailer, or like the latest trailer, you got a bunch of dislikes and almost no views. They released a trailer 4 days ago. I did a video yesterday. Nobody's watched it. At the time I made the video yesterday evening, it was later on, it had 39,000 views on it in 4 days. Now, this is supposed to be a major Hollywood event movie, right? It's what Disney had hoped it was going to be. But Rachel Zegler, of course, opened her mouth, trashed Trump supporters, pro-Palestine when she's got a co-star, an Israeli co-star, Gal Gadot. You got fans pulling for the evil queen, who happens to be a million times more beautiful than Snow White. Snow White hates princes, called him a stalker. My goodness, everything that could go wrong is going wrong for a movie that they're estimating could have a $400 million budget all in. What does that mean? It's got to make $950 million to actually turn a profit, something like that. It's something ridiculous, okay, when a movie has that kind of budget. Probably $1 billion, maybe. It ain't going to happen. I mean, this thing is dead on arrival, and now, and they're hiding the actress, Rachel Zegler, so she won't bleep up and say something off the wall and dumb again. My goodness. Guys, today, now we're finding out Disney cancels the red carpet premiere in Hollywood. Okay, this is not London. We're talking about the Hollywood premiere, the main premiere. Disney's live-action Snow White is a train wreck waiting to happen. There's now a report via MovieWeb that the UK premiere in London has been scrapped in fear of anti-woke backlash. That's a fact. That's already happened. Not just that, Variety is reporting that Disney has canceled the red carpet for Snow White. Snow White's Hollywood premiere on March 15, which will also not include dozens of media outlets usually invited by Disney to interview the cast. Wow. They're barring the media from showing up at the premiere. Are they worried that nobody was going to show up to the premiere, period? Or were they afraid that the questions over and over and over again was going to be about all the backlash? I don't know what they're worried about. I mean, all the people that are still positive about Disney at this point, or they're going to slurp every lowest common denominator dick involved in this whole thing and anything Disney pulls out of its pants. I'm surprised by this, actually. But then again, so many people have gotten wise to those media outlets. They don't do anything to build box office anymore. Nobody trusts them. Instead, coverage will be limited to photographers and a house crew. Variety sources claim that the scaling back has less to do with the, quote, anti-woke brigade and more about the controversies surrounding leads Rachel Zegler and Gal Gadot. Of course, Variety's going to say that. I mean, they're one of the ones that slurps everything Disney puts out to begin with. This seems to be a move to protect the talent from being blindsided, but the optics are bad. Zegler's controversies are already well known. She's attacked the original film multiple times, but when it comes to Gadot, it sounds like it has to do with the actress's pro-Israel stance. It doesn't help that Zegler, Gadot's co-star, recently posted, quote, "Free Palestine" on social media. We still don't know what the actual budget is on Snow White, with some outlets claiming it's over $300 million. I thought it was just $250 million strictly for the film itself, not even getting into marketing. As far as I know, the film, which has set to be released in 10 days, hasn't been screened yet for the press. Giving the toxic buzz, do we even expect reviews to be any good? Earlier this year, a teaser for Snow White was released. It might have taken the cake as the most hated teaser of 2024 with 1.4 million dislikes on YouTube. I don't believe any other movie has come close to this kind of vitriol. It's coming to the point where the film is now tracking to earn less than 50 million its opening weekend. Snow White was written by none other than Greta Gerwig and directed by Mark Webb, not counting the additional reshoots which took place in 2023 and 2024. Principal photography on the film began March 7, 2022, wrapped June 2022. Wow. It's Disney has hit the full-blown F it button. Now, damn the easy button. They were like, tax. I'm telling you, I'm surprised they haven't just said, none of this. We're going straight to Disney Plus with this thing. And you know the reason I think they haven't? Because the amount of I mean, look, the amount of attention that would get would be pretty unbelievable. But it's going to be very public when this thing doesn't make any money. You know, can it even break even with the, and I'm talking about not really a break even, can it even make what the budget and the movie cost? And I'm not talking about the break even amount. I'm talking about the amount that we can see. All right. In other words, can it even break 400 million, 300 million? Let's say it's 300. Is this film, is it going to make more or less than Solo: A Star Wars Story? Question mark. That's a good kind of, supposed to be a big tentpole kind of movie that turned out to be at least a box office disaster. I don't know. And look, aside from the actress, her trashing the original, the Trump stuff, I mean the pro Hamas shit, free Palestine. Put all that aside. Nobody wanted this film to happen. Period. Nobody needs it. Just like we didn't need live action remakes of insert every other classic we've ever seen come out of Disney. God almighty. It's crazy. Man, Disney greatly needs a relaunch of its brand under somebody besides Bob Iger. So, tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.